Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, this week we are mid-month. I love the mid-month. I love the mid-month because I get to kind of take a good look at my business. Sorry, heroes. I don't know. He's just bored. I like to take a really good look at my business, and it's an opportunity for me to kind of dial my business in, right? So I've gotten started. Words are hard. I've gotten started on my month, right? So I can kind of see where I am. How am I doing in sales? How am I doing on sponsoring? The things that I've been posting so far, what's going on with those things? Are they getting traction? Are they getting looked at? Are they getting clicked on? And then being able to come up with a plan for the next half of the month, right? So that is something that I absolutely love doing. For me, it just really helps me stay consistent in my business, because with this business, it can be very, very easy to kind of let things slip under the carpet or forget about them or put it off and put it off and put it off. And before you know it, you're at the end of the month. And I will say, while it is possible to hit those goals like during that last week of the month, it is also a lot harder to hit those goals during, like the last week of the month. So mid-month is a great opportunity. It's also an opportunity, while I do that, I also will sit down, and this is what I did last night. As I sat down, and I always, will plan the day for the next day, what I need to work on, what I'm focusing on. But looking forward to the month that's getting ready to happen, and that is June. I love June. Personally, it is my birthday, so I level up in June every year. My husband's birthday is also in June. It's really like the first official summer month, right? People get excited. Maybe they're getting ready for the summertime vacations or fun or things that they normally do. So for me, it's a really great month. One of the really great things that we have going on in June in the world of Scentsy is Bring Back My Bar, or BBMB. So if you see that, that's what that means, Bring Back My Bar. Okay, for those of you who maybe you are experiencing your first BBMB, welcome to the excitement. I love Bring Back My Bar. And it has only grown for me as a tool to increase my sales, and more recently to increase my Scentsy club. So that's really what we're going to focus on today. I tell you what, I was on the All Consultant training call with Sarah Walker today, and normally I'm at work. I did take a PTO day today, but Hero the dog here is like super excited to have me home. He keeps just trying to get closer and closer to me. So I'm trying to make room for him. He's happy to have me home. All right, so Bring Back My Bar. What is it? Well, first and foremost, okay, so Bring Back My Bar. It's one of the most exciting times of the year, because what it really is it's the opportunity for us to showcase for 1 month retired scents that have been voted back. Okay, so these are all scents that have been voted back in by fellow consultants, also by customers. Sorry, I lost my whole train of thought. I'm pulling up the list right now so I can take a look at it and talk about it with you, because I want to have it up here. All right. Oh goodness, I tell you, being home today has just been amazing. Just as an offside note, it reminds me of being able to work my business full time and kind of having that freedom, which, is amazing and fantastic, but, sometimes you need a change, and I needed a change. So I'm also happy about the change. So going back to work was fun for me. I love I love my job and everything that goes with it. So these days are really exciting for me. All right, so bring back my bar. We have 20 cents coming back. Now, yesterday I shared here in the group, I did share a copy of my amazing friend, Kimberly Polito, who created a Bring Back My Bar Canva template. So you can find that link here. You can go ahead and utilize that template, make it yours. Use it as a starting point if you want it to look a little bit different, if you want it to be more, if you're more into branding colors and things like that, you know, feel free to kind of use it as a template, literally, to kind of springboard and make it your own. So I highly encourage you to do that, not just with this template, but with anything that you're doing in Canva or things that you're doing online. Remember that, yes, we sell Scentsy, but at the same time, we become our own personal brand, right? Maybe it's colors, maybe it's fonts, whatever, maybe it's dogs, maybe it's cats, whatever it really is. Find ways to incorporate that into the things that you're either mailing out or posting online, because the more and more that people can put together you with Scentsy, that's the connection that you want, right? You want that connection. You want people to recognize you for you. And, you know, I would consider it a win that if somebody were to see something that is posted, that they could automatically point at it and go, oh my gosh, that's Jacqui's. I know that's Jacqui's. Lisa Sanderson has done a fantastic job, of course. The queen, Waxy Cat herself, right? Potamus always has a paw in a picture or something like that. You always know if you see a paw, if you see some claws, you're probably seeing something from Lisa, right? So she is a truly fantastic example of bringing that branding into everything that she shares with Scentsy. So that's kind of what I'm talking about there. If you're not yet there in your business journey, you don't have to be, okay? So don't feel like that's something that you have to get to. Like you have to pick something to have as your branding, or you need to have all of these things done. If you don't, then you just need to start jumping in and start working with what you have. So taking, like, for example, this Canva template and just using it as it is. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be starting or you shouldn't be doing anything with it because you just don't have your branding together yet. You just keep going until you get your branding. And for me personally, that's kind of how it worked for me. When I look at my business, I mean, yes, I have certain colors that I like to use. I have certain fonts that I like to use. I kind of have a style when I'm taking pictures. But for the most part, my brand is really just me. It's the Jacqui Duran. And it just kind of came about because being on YouTube, I just had a lot of people who were recognizing me. And that is just kind of what I've gone with. So it really kind of came organically to me. I didn't even go out and figure it out or try and force anything. And sometimes that is the best branding, right? Because again, it's people recognizing you and putting you in connection with Scentsy. So with Bring Back My Bar, again, 20 cents coming back out of the vault, only available during the month of June. So when we're marketing this, some things that you really want to remember, some things that you really want to make sure that you're pushing out there is the fact that these scents are only available during June. There are some really great ones. One of my top 5 all-time scents is in there, Beach. Somehow, some way, I lost it in my Scentsy, one of my Scentsy clubs. I think I was moving bars around at one point, trying to switch them from like a monthly to a bi-monthly, or I can't remember now, back or forth. And I ended up losing it. I had Beach in my club for so long. Luckily, I still had some bars saved. So I personally am very excited that Beach is back in June. So of course, you know, June 1st, the very first thing I'm going to be doing is going into my Scentsy club and updating it to include those scents. But it's something that I want you guys to really focus on, because you know that I've talked about club. My focus has been on club for quite some time. And that's simply because Scentsy Club is a huge tool for us as consultants. It is a tool to help us to connect with our customers, to bring in reoccurring PRV, to really get our customers so much connected with us that they want to be able to get the products or get the scents that they love on the schedule that they love, right? It all has to match. And when you have customers who get very excited or have those favorite scents, even if they are something that is in the current catalog, when I see a customer who has either ordered multiple bars, like for example, like maybe they've ordered a 6-pack through my website and I see it's all one scent, right? Like it's all hibiscus tea, right? Maybe that's what it is, whatever. That's when I'm reaching out to that person and having a conversation and saying, oh, okay, I see you. I see your love for that scent. Okay, we need to make sure that we are getting you all the perks that go along with this scent, right? Because there are perks in Scentsy Club. So while it is a wonderful tool for us to be able to use, it's also a really, really, really great way for our customers to get the most bang for their buck, okay? Here's the thing. I've said it so many times. If I was not a consultant, I would be someone's VIP customer because I personally just love our products. I would be purchasing them and I would want my consultant to tell me how is the best way for me to save money on what I'm already buying. What would be the best way, right? Now, if it's something current and they don't want to do like a Scentsy Club, then bundle and save, right? That's where I would drive my customers to, is the bundle and save. So if you're not familiar with where that is, you can go on your website. So go to your personal website, click on specials, and you'll see bundle and save. Those things that are listed in the bundle and save, you need to be utilizing those as tools when you're having conversations with your customers, right? Again, when you're noticing their order history, are they ordering a mini warmer and some scents every time? Hey, next time you order, you need to be jumping in to the bundle and save because you're going to save some money that way. If they're constantly buying the same scent, like every month, every 2 months, whatever, you need to be dialing into that and saying, oh my gosh, I know a way for you to save some money. Who doesn't like saving money on the things that they're buying? I don't know a single person who wouldn't want to have a deal on what they already want to buy. Okay? When you go to the store, when you go to Kohl's, you get Kohl's Cash, right? Target, you have Target Circle where you're instantly, you're getting savings that way, or the red card where you save 5% on every purchase. I'm already buying from them. I might as well save some money while I'm at it, right? Same thing goes for Scentsy Club. And the great thing is especially when we are in a month with Bring Back My Bar, it is the perfect time to be talking about it. Because for one, remember, these scents are only available in June. After that, they go away. All right? They go back into the Scentsy vault. We don't know when or if they will ever even come back. Okay? There's no magic behind myself being a star director or superstar directors who are like, oh, I know what's going to be in the next catalog. We don't know. We can only guess. Okay? We don't have any extra information. We don't have any extra behind the scenes when it comes to that. So we need to be treating our customers to the fact of, you need to be dialed into this because I want you to save money. I want you to get a discount on the things that you're already buying. I want to save you money, right? That needs to be the goal for your customers. And they're going to appreciate you even more for that because honestly, like I said, who doesn't want to save money on the things they're already buying, okay? It kind of goes hand in hand. Well, really, it does go hand in hand. Not kind of, it does. So with Bring Back My Bar happening in June, I want you guys to really start getting prepared, right? This is a perfect time to really start getting ready for June. I'm going to be doing some things here and sharing here in the group, some projects that we're going to be working on, but being able to prepare you for next month is high on my list. Okay. So really getting you to understand the importance of how Bring Back My Bar and Scentsy Club walk hand in hand, right? Again, like I was telling you about beach and how much I love that. and how I'm going to make sure on June 1st, yes, I will probably go ahead and order myself a 6-pack of beach because your girl needs to have some beach in her life. But I'm also going to be logging into my own personal Scentsy Club and adding it to my Scentsy Club again, locking it in, okay? Locking in that scent. What that means is even when these scents discontinue at the end of June, if it's in a Scentsy Club, they will still get it every single month or bi-monthly or quarterly, whatever it is that they feel that they need it, okay? There's also the opportunity for them to get discounted shipping. You guys have heard the same things I have. People complain about shipping costs all the time. Here are the facts about it though. With Scentsy Club, you get a flat rate shipping. That is cheaper than even going on your own website and putting in an order right now. You're going to pay more in shipping if you go to your website rather than if you were to go onto and make a club order or create a club subscription. You would pay less in shipping just by having a club, okay? That's numero uno for my customers. I want them to know they're going to save money in shipping, that also if they hit that $30 price point, right, when they hit that, they're automatically going to save 10% right off the top. It automatically, they don't have to put in a code. There's nothing magical they have to do. They don't have to press a button. The system automatically, as soon as it gets to $30, it instantly shows in bright, bold letters, here is what you're saving. And then it will start to tell them, this is how much more you need to spend to unlock a half price product. Oh my goodness, you're telling me that there's a way that not only can they save money, save shipping, but they can also get something for 50% off? Like for real. Okay, so this is truly a VIP program, a loyalty program, whatever you want to call it. If you want to start talking about it in a different way, start talking about it in a different way. If people are starting to tune you out when you're posting about Scentsy Club, that's when it's time to pivot, right? You guys have heard me talk about this time and time and again. When things aren't working, we have to pivot, right? So if you're always talking about Scentsy Club and you're like, yeah, I've been talking about Scentsy Club, but nobody's signing up. None of my customers seem interested. Well, then you know what? It is time to pivot, friend. It is time to pivot. Whether it's the wording and how you're saying it, maybe you don't talk about it as Scentsy Club. Maybe you say, hey, you should join my loyalty program. There's different verbiage right there that automatically stands out to a customer, right? They're like, wait, you have a loyalty program? What's your loyalty program? Okay. And then you go down and you tell them, okay, you can get a discount on shipping. You can get a discount on your price point. If you hit $30 or more, you can get it on your schedule. You can get scents that are no longer available, right? All the things that go along with Scentsy Club. Not only that, but they're also earning points every single time a Scentsy Club processes. So they're earning points that can be redeemed towards their future Scentsy Club, or when they want to just go on your website and order something off of your website, they log into your website with the same email that they created their Scentsy Club with, and they will be able to access their rewards points and then apply them towards the price of their order. I know it's hard for us because we are not customers, right? So the customer view on the website does look a little bit different when they're signed in, right? Because we as consultants, we don't get the points, okay? The points don't apply for us. We do still get the discount. We still get the shipping flat rate. We still get the half price item. We get all of that stuff, right? We can lock in things. We get access to bricks. All of that stuff is still there for us. We just don't get the points. That is simply reserved for our customers. That is a customer only perk. Okay, so maybe that's part of your verbiage that needs to change. Hey, do you want to get in on my exclusive customer perk? Oh my gosh, I can get you in on this. You have no idea how much you're going to love this, right? Just changing the way that you talk about things is going to make a huge difference. So when you're having those conversations, when you are sending things out, I want you to start thinking about, how do you want to start marketing this, okay? How do you want to focus on this? Now, we do, as consultants, we currently have exclusive access to order the entire Bring Back My Bar bundle, okay? Now, it does count towards PRV, so if you're looking to be active, if you're looking to be paid a title, if you're looking to increase your paycheck, all the things, then yes, that's important to know that you're going to get PRV on that. You're also going to have the opportunity, once you purchase that, to then make samples, send out tester sets, however it is that you really want to market and utilize that. Maybe it's simply taking all of the bars with you in a bag and meeting some people up at Panera or at Starbucks and saying, hey, let me buy you a coffee and let's sniff through all these bars, right? They're going to, I guarantee you, find at least one, if not more, that maybe they've never even smelled before, or they're like, oh my gosh, I remember this, or I've heard someone talk about this scent before. Hello. They need to be creating a club right then and there, okay? Now remember, with club, here's the other thing about it. It is not locking them into anything other than savings and discounts and exclusivity of access to bricks, access to these locked in scents, right? So when they lock in a scent after it's discontinued, they do have the ability, maybe one time that their subscription runs, funds are tight, and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I have to cancel my club because this month is just, it's too tight. I can't make it happen. I should have put this on a focus. Sorry. Did you know that sorry, I totally lost my whole train of thought. Did you know that they have the ability to cancel at any time? They also have the ability to skip a shipment. That's right. They can skip, I believe it is once every 6 months or once every 12 months, and not lose any of those locked in scents. So again, if funds are tight, if they can't make it work this month, that's okay. They can skip a shipment. All right. So they can really figure out a good way to be able to make it work for them on their schedule. And that's what's so important about Scentsy Club, okay? So Bring Back My Bar. I know I have done so many videos over the years of how I do my Bring Back My Bar. I can link my other videos to this. I can post them up in the group. There are many, many ways that you can do this if you're going to be doing it. If the exclusive consultant only bundle right now is something you're like, yeah, that's not in my budget, I'm not going to be able to make that happen, then here's what you need to do. Is on June 1st, when Bring Back My Bar goes live, I recommend getting a 6-pack of wax, okay? Invest a little bit into your business. Even if it's a 3-pack, okay? If you just need to do a 3-pack, then do a 3-pack. But pick your top 3 or your top 6 out of these 20 cents, and then make that your personal recommendation of bars, okay? Pick the ones that you love and then showcase that to your customers, right? So you could get just those 6 bars, make samples of those, and say, hey, don't worry, here's the list of the other scents that are available. You can either add them to a Scentsy Club, you can order them now, and you can be able to try those and see what you think of those. You can give them the scent descriptions, all the things, right? There's so many different ways that you can get it out. But I will tell you this one very important piece in all of this is the whole point in what we do with Scentsy is honestly getting the scent under people's noses. They need to be smelling the Scentsy. You guys, our wax smells amazing. Plain and simple. It speaks for itself because it is such a great quality product. It also is such a fantastically smelling scented product, okay? So that is why samples are so important to your business, okay? And again, there's hundreds of ways to do samples. You can do them in felt. You can use rub and sniff stickers. You can cut off just little pieces. You can send a whole cube. I don't care how you do it. Just figure out a way that's going to be manageable for you and start doing it, because the more and more that you get this sent out to your customers, the more invested, the more excited they are going to get in our product. That's just the way that it works. And now he's snoring. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's the way that it works. So if you're not able to do the bundle, it's okay. Like I said, wait till June 1st. If you are not familiar with any of these scents, then my friend, you need to find a friend and you need to reach out and say, hey, what would you pick? Do it in a poll if you've got a VIP group. This is another fun way to kind of build excitement, right? Go into that VIP group and create a poll and say, hey, out of these scents, you know, what are your favorite ones? What are the ones you're most excited to sniff for the first time, or you're excited to see returning? And then when you do that, you can then just tally up the votes, take the top 6 or the top 3 responses, and those are the bars that you order, right? That's what your customers are telling you. Those people in your VIP group, those are the people that you're really, that's your active audience, especially if they're answering a poll, right? They are taking the initiative to interact with you. So, hello, listen to what their actions are telling you, right? When you see them ordering, listen to what they're ordering. Okay, so looking at what they're doing, look at their purchase history. Are they more wax and warmers? Are they more, do they love the diffusers and the oils? Are they more on the go product people? Are they always just buying scent circles or travel twists, right? That's what you need to be looking at. And then matching them up with the other products that we have that are either in that same scent family, so expanding their horizons a little bit more. And then especially when we bring back my bar, right? Like if you love Bonfire Beach, then I will tell you that beach is probably going to be something, beach or white sands, probably going to be a scent that they are more than likely going to be interested in, okay? They may not end up loving it, but it will be something that's in like that fragrance family. So these are the ways that you want to kind of work this into conversations, work this into your social media. You need to be speaking to those customers, and this is the best time to get started on it. Don't wait until June 1st to start talking about it. Start talking about it now. Start making plans for what you want to happen in June. We have talked a lot about over time, over these trainings, about, you know, how to work your business, how to be a good sponsor, how to get people to join your team, all those things, right? But at the end of the day, this is a business, right? And being a business, we need to be looking forward. We need to be focused on the month that we are in, but also spending time looking forward into next month, because the more time that you plan and you get ready for the upcoming month, then the less stress it is on you to meet your goals that next month, right? So for example, if you are sitting here like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in June. Okay, you need to have a plan before June 1st hits. So again, we're at the middle of the month in May, right? Now is the time to sit down and decide, okay, am I going to start some parties next month around Bring Back My Bar? I would highly suggest that, right? Doing that, setting up shopping links, getting people excited, letting them know what's going to be coming. You want to be prepared as you go into that next month, instead of starting off the month going, okay, I have no parties. I have no shopping links going. I don't even know if people know about Bring Back My Bar. I guess I should start doing something, right? Like, yeah, could you? Yes. Is it possible to hit your goals during that last week of the month? Sure, it could be possible. But do you really want to do it that way? Let me tell you, you don't. You don't, because you're going to burn yourself out. And you're going to end up being frustrated in the end. So working smarter, not harder. Looking ahead at what's coming up. What else is coming up in June? Well, hello. I can't guarantee anything, but I know one of the major Disney holidays, just like we just had Star Wars Day, May 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. In June, did you know that we have a Disney Fan Day? It's exclusive to one character. Okay, Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is experiment 626. So in the world of Disney, June 26th is Stitch Day. It's Stitch Day. So have fun with that. What are some things that you can start thinking about to incorporate Stitch? Maybe it is showcasing all of the scents that we have that are blue. Maybe it's starting to talk about some things that may or may not come back in June, right? We don't know exactly what's coming yet, but we'll know at the beginning of the month. So have some plans. Start thinking and brainstorming. What are ways I can get my customers excited? Start looking at those things. We also, of course, have Father's Day happening in June, so you want to start marketing towards that as well. I will tell you that when you're looking at gifts for dads are hard to buy for. I'm not going to lie. Dads are hard to buy for. My dad is in heaven and watching over me, but my husband in particular, he honestly is just a hard shopper. He's just hard to shop for. But I like to look for ways that are things that are going to interest him. So for him at work, right, it's usually the mini fan that plugs into the USB, all right? So it's a mini fan diffuser, and getting him some of the pods that he likes. Those are things. Scent circles for his car. He loves weathered leather in his car. I do too. But I know that that's what he loves, the scent in his car, right? He drives about 30 minutes each way to get to work, right? So he spends time in his car, right? So why not make it a little bit more comfortable for him? So if you've got dads on your list are maybe a little bit harder to shop for, these are also ways that you can talk to your customers about opportunities or ideas when they're thinking about shopping. So at the middle of the month, you're kind of taking inventory of your personal business, what has worked so far, where you're at, where are you at in comparison with your goal? Are you paid a title? Are you getting closer to a promotion? Check into your own business, friends. Check into your own business. I try and do my best to reach out, but I can only do so much, right? I can only remind or bring up examples and share ideas as much as I can. I can't make you take the ideas or do these certain things, but I really hope that you take some of these things to heart. So look at the rest of your month and then start preparing for June at the same time, right? So if you're somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of time to spend on your business, I totally get that. Remember, I work during the day. I took PTO day today, but I work during the day. So the main times for me to work on my business are as soon as I get home. I dedicate 1 hour as soon as I get home before I even change my clothes. Okay, before I even get out of my clothes, do anything, I come home and I sit in my office and I do work for 1 hour. And then I go and I do the laundry or do the chores or make the dinner, go see my grandbaby, all the things, right? And then I come back to my business a little bit later on in the evening and I will make up my to-do list for the next day so I know where to start. If you can't touch your business for 1 hour a day, maybe it's 1 hour every other day. I don't know. But figure out what is a good routine for you and then make yourself a habit of setting yourself up for success, of pouring time into your business. Because guys, if you really, honestly, if you don't make time for your business is not going to make time for you. Okay? If your customers are not hearing from you, they're probably going to hear from somebody else. You need to be consistent in what you're doing in your business and how you're working your business. Even if it's once a week, that's the only availability that you have to work your business is once a week, then on that 1 day a week, you better be all in, my friend. You need to be getting all of the things done. You need to have a list ready to go of what you're going to work on, what you're going to accomplish. Go into the room, shut the door, go outside, sit on the patio, whatever it is that you need to do to have that time, but you need to be intentional with that time, no matter what it looks like. So figure out the time that you have, be intentional about it, and set yourself up to work smarter, not harder. I cannot wait to get into next month, but we still have the whole rest of the month of April. So we still have some amazing things happening this month. We've got a join promotion. We also have our air purifier promotion going, where if someone orders an air purifier, not only do they get the filter, the initial filter that comes with it, but they also get an extra HEPA 13 filter. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic, right? I will tell you, I love my air purifier, especially this time of year with allergies and everything else. We're starting to open the windows a little bit, right? Having an air purifier is fantastic for that. We all have seasonal allergies here in our house, so having the air purifier has definitely made a difference. So I actually try and change my filter out a little bit more often than what I normally do, simply because of allergy season. But we've got that going on. We still have our Buddy Bonanza, so every week 3 new buddies are released, and we still have some that are still available because they haven't yet sold out, so they're at that discounted price. And yes, it does include the licensed buddies as well. So again, Father's Day gifts, graduation gifts, birthday gifts, whatever, those are the times to shop. Those are the times to really reach out to your customers and let them know what we have going on. Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Yeah, we can do it. Okay. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. Get ready for the program that we have coming up. I'm going to be posting some like sneak peek information about that in the group. So make sure that you turn on those notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would love to hear from you. What are you doing for Bring Back My Bar? Feel free to drop it in the comments, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.